Two recent reports from the Environmental Protection Agency revealing just a startling statistic. More than a third of the food produced in the U.S. is never eaten, and most of it ends up in landfills where it produces harmful greenhouse gases.
Two South Florida teens are working hard to reverse that trend, joining forces with a community-based initiative to educate and engage residents and business owners to switch to a greener process to manage their food waste. Composting for Life is tonight's Don't Trash Our Treasure.
It may look like brother and sister Tomas and Chloe Jimenez are just doing the dishes. In fact, they're saving the planet.
Composting is very great for the environment. Once you get into a habit, it's so easy.
Tomas and Chloe are avid composters, recycling food scraps that, when mixed with other organic matter, transform into a natural fertilizer.
It's just basically a waiting game where your food just gets broken down into nutrient-rich soil.
Instead of going to landfills where the majority of our food scraps wind up. As a matter of fact, more than a third of all food produced in the U.S. ends up as waste. Most of it goes to landfills, where it becomes a major source of planet-warming methane gas as it decays.
If you're to take all the food waste that we generate in our planet and you make it one country, that country will be a third country with the highest emission after U.S. and China.
Francisco Torres runs Compost for Life, a Miami-based community initiative whose sole mission it is to get more people to compost to help reduce the amount of greenhouse gases warming our planet.
I think composting is one of the best things that we can do for our environment. It's very simple and it's very powerful.
Food scraps thrown into landfills pile up with other garbage. Little to no oxygen gets through, generating methane,
which is 21 times worse than carbon dioxide, and it's one of the worst gases that creates climate change.
40% of all food waste is compostable. Combining those food scraps with other organics like grass clippings and leaves, then routinely mixing and aerating the pile for 120 days allows oxygen to flow freely, producing little to no methane.
It's a natural process. We're literally providing the right ingredients for good microorganisms to get activated.
The result? Nutrient-rich soil without the need to add chemicals or fertilizers to crops and gardens like this urban community farm in the heart of Overtown.
When you use compost, you're reducing the need for pesticides and herbicides.
Compost for Life has been growing its mission since Torres began it in 2020. It takes the dirty work and does it for you, giving residents and businesses a container to dispose of acceptable food scraps, collecting them, and then composting them at different cooperative farms throughout Dade and Broward.
What is happening? This is full of life.
Torres is also out in the community,
So Compost for Life,
engaging others to join the movement. It was 2 years ago when he presented at Ransom Everglades School that he inspired a then 11-year-old Tomas.
Seeing his presentation with like all the different components that go into it was just really surprising to me, and I wanted to learn more.
Composting became Tomas's 6th grade science project.
I think I got like a 97.
More than just an A, it became a new way of life. One older sister, Chloe, also adopted.
I didn't think it would snowball like this.
A fuse was lit. The siblings became activated, exporting the composting mission from their dinner table to those of family, friends, and classmates.
And then from there, it just exploding.
In 2 short years, Tomas and Chloe have not only helped to grow composting on the Ransom campus,
There are 8 billion.
but have also successfully recruited other businesses to compost their food waste. St. Stephen's Episcopal Day School, Larkin Hospital, even South Miami Hospital.
I didn't expect it to happen because they're such a big company.
And this brother and sister duo has no intention of stopping anytime soon. They know their future depends on it.
I think it's important to show that even the little things can make a difference. And if we don't attack this climate problem as a community, we're never going to get anywhere.
Way to go, Chloe and Tomas. Composting is so easy, people can do it in their own backyards. Some cities like Miami Beach also have locations where you can drop off your food scraps and we'll do the composting for you. It's an easy and effective practice all of us can do to cut back on methane gas emissions and reduce waste that is quickly piling up in our landfills at a time when many South Florida communities are dealing with a waste management crisis. More info on how you can compost, scan that QR code right there. It'll take you straight to the Don't Trash Our Treasure page on local10.com. So important and so easy.
Oh, and so inspiring. I want to go do it right now. They're
Sign up
awesome.
for it. It's only like $20 per month.
That's what I was going to ask you. So it's a little bit of money.
It's cheap, it's effective,
Wow.
And it's a win-win for us and the planet.